Okay, we have a 2001 Chevy Malibu here. We're going to change the disc pads and the rotors on this car. Okay, I'm going to take this bracket off. If you just want to do pads, there's a 12 millimeter bolt here and a 12 millimeter bolt here. I'm going to take those off first and see if I can just slip the pads out. Get stuff. Okay, when you take it off, you're going to get two bolts like that, and then get your screwdriver in there and you should be able to pry this caliper off. And hang it right here. You don't want to put a strain on that brake hose. And now we can see the pads. They'll come out. And make sure you get a good look at them, because a wear indicator is on one of them, so you want to put them back in the way they came out. But you can see this pad is worn down to almost nothing. And this one has the one that was made. This is worn down to nothing. And this is the this device here makes a noise that warns you that your pads are wearing out. Now we're going to try and leave this on and push the piston back in the bore and just change pads here. I was going to change the rotor, but the rotor looks pretty good. If you didn't want to change the rotor, you would take this bracket out. There's two bolts there, and there's four bolts that hold this bracket in. You remove that, and then this rotor will just drop in your lap. But this rotor looks pretty good, but it's not a captive rotor like something like Honda or whatever. You just take this off and the rotor will come out. But I'm just going to hang pads on this job. Okay, you get the caliper out. You're supposed to use a C-clamp to squeeze this piston back. I don't have a big C-clamp, so what I'm going to do is, there's a bleeder valve right there. It's 10 millimeters. I loosened that, and then I just take a hammer here and push gently. You can see the brake fluid coming out. Push about 5 seconds. Wait. I can see the piston going back. You can see the brake fluid, and it's going back in. Brake fluid coming out. Piston going down slowly. See it. The piston is bottomed out. It's gone and clear back into its bore there. Okay, I'm just going to put this back on. I put the two brake shoes in, the new ones. There's slots that hold them, and this got lots of clearance now. Put that back on. Now if I was going to replace the rotor, there's two more. I'd want to take this mechanism off and the whole rotor would come out. But I'm just hanging brake pads today, and I put these two bolts back in and tighten them up. Now in this method you're going to have to tighten up your bleeder valve and add brake fluid and bleed the brakes. I'm going to add brake fluid here, and then I'm going to bleed the brake. I'm going to do one wheel at a time and bleed it, and then do the other one rather than do both and bleed. I don't want the fluid level to get too low in the master cylinder. Okay, this other side, I couldn't just push the piston. I had to hit it like this, holding the camera here, and pretty hard whacks, and then after moving it a little bit, then I could push it in with the handle like on the other side.